All right, here we go. Our objective for today, I can solve and graph one variable inequalities. So we already started yesterday with the first part, and we know what one variable inequalities are. We said that one variable inequalities are statements that are not equal to each other. They only have one variable, and they need to have no exponents greater than 1 because that becomes a quadratic, and we're going to see that later on. Okay. We did our steps: simplify, isolate, plot, check, and also we covered the proper introduction. We said, with the scales, that if this weighed more, remember the 8, and compared 8 to 0, this forms the original bars here, and it forms the arrow, and so on and so forth. Remember that? Same thing over here, compare 8 to 11, the original bar was here, so now the arrow points to the 8, so therefore 8 is less than 11. And then we wrote these down, the symbols that we're going to use: less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and not equal to. And we also covered the solution sets. Remember that? All right. So from there I said, copy this table down, and then we went ahead and covered how to write inequalities from the graphs. And we did that on the previous lesson. So we did that, this, that, and we wrote it in words, because this is basically what we use for our solution sets. So then from there we went to the first example. We did this one, we graphed it, and we were done. Then we go to this other one, simplify, that becomes that, and graphed it, and we were done. Okay? All right, so copy these next ones, please. Example, we'll call this 3A and B. And the reason being is that I want to go ahead and cover a couple more things that I need you guys to have in your notes. Okay? So C is greater than 2.5, and 2 squared minus 4 is greater than or equal to W. Copy that, please. All right, here we go. So let's graph this one. But let's go through our steps. Can we simplify anything on each side of these? No, they're already simplified. Second step, isolate. It's already by itself, okay? Step 3, plot your solution. So let's do that. Let me get my number line. There it is. All right. We got 0. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. However, this one is 2.5. 2.5 is about right here. 2.5. Okay. And the first thing I do, I box my inequality symbol to see if it has a little equal sign in it. Does it have an equal sign? No. So therefore, you just circle the spot. When it doesn't have an equal sign, you circle the spot. There it is. Then the second thing, I point to it because I want to make sure I understand what I'm reading. So this says C is greater than 2.5. So think about this. What number can you substitute in here that would make this true? What number can I substitute in here that would make this true? So let's see, it says C is greater than 2.5. What numbers are greater than 2.5? That's what it's saying. Think about your number. Okay, you got it? All right, share with your neighbor your number, please. All right, now that we have that, okay, so some of you are saying 3, some of you are saying 4, 23, and so, but what about 2.6? Yeah, I heard some of you say 2.59, yes. About 2.51. Yes, all those are greater than 2.5. So basically what we're saying that any point this way will make that statement true. Okay? And we're done with the graphing. However, what I want to address, make sure you write this down, is that from now on, this point that we start with has a special name. We're going to call that BP, the dividing point. Why is it the dividing point? Well, check this out. Pens down, eyes up here. Notice this number line. Now it got divided into two sections. This section that's not shaded and this section that is shaded. The section that is shaded are my solutions. solutions to this inequality, which means I can pick any number from in here and it keeps going to infinity, positive infinity, and it would make this true. The other part, or the other section over here that is not shaded, these are my no solutions. What does that mean? That if I pick any of these numbers and I substitute them in there, it's going to make this false. So check this out. What if I substitute 0? Watch. What is 0 greater than 2.5? No, that's why these are not solutions to the inequality. Everybody got it? All right, so once again, the number that we start with our graph, that's called the dividing point because it divides the number line into two sections, solutions and no solutions. Are we there? All right, let's do this one together. Here we go. Can we simplify? Yeah, let's simplify. This is 2 squared, that's 4 minus 4 greater than or equal to W. What is 4 minus 4? Yep, 0 is greater than W, greater than or equal to. So let's graph that. All right, here we go. So we got 0, 0, and then, oh, well, that's where we start, 0. So I'm going to box my inequality symbol. All right. Does it have an equal sign? Yes. That means I'm going to plot my point. It's a solid point. Does everybody see that? This one did not have the equal sign. That was the open point. This one did have it. That's why it's a solid point. Okay? So now, think about it. What number can I substitute in here that would make this true? 0 is greater than what number? Think about it. 0 is greater than what number? Think about it. You have your number? Okay, share it with your neighbor. All right, so 0 is greater than, somebody said -1. Somebody said -6. Somebody said -23. So either one of those, notice that all these are on this side. So that means any point on this side will make that inequality true. All these are solutions. Is that correct? Yeah. So these are my solutions. So what does that make this side? That's right, no solutions. And you can pick any of these and you can test it. Watch, if I pick, let's see, any random number, let's say 23. And I substitute in here. Is 0 greater than 23? No. Is 0 equal to the 23? No. So that's where I'm going. Check this out. So notice on this one, it's an open point. What does that mean? That if I substitute 2.5 here, 2.5 is not part of the solutions. Check this out. What is 2.5 greater than 2.5? No. That's why this is not included. However, look at this one. Is this one included? Yes. What number is it? 0. So let's see. Is 0 greater than or equal to 0? Let's see. Is it 0 greater than 0? No. However, is 0 equal to 0? Yay, that's true. That's why this one is included. That's why we make it a solid point. Everybody got it? Good. And once again, what is this called? The dividing point, because it divides the number line into two sections, solutions and no solutions. Now check this out. I want you to write your solution set like this for this first one. Solution set is all real numbers. Let's see. All this number line is real numbers, but are all of them the solution? No. All real numbers, what? Greater than 2.5. Greater than 2.5. So with that said, this one, solution set is all real numbers. Think about it. See if you can write it by yourself. Think about it. Okay, go. All real numbers. Yeah, so therefore, the solution on this one is all real numbers less than or equal to 0. Everybody got it? Good. All right, let's go to the next one. Copy this example down. Okay, see if you can do that one by yourself. M less than or equal to -3. All right, so for this one, let's see. Is it simplified? Yes. Isolated? Yes. So let's graph this. Let's see, that's cricket. We got 0, -3 is right there. From there, I box my inequality symbol. Does it have the equal sign? Yes. I plot a point, solid point. There it is. All right, so then I point to this. What numbers can I substitute in here that would make this true? Think about it. It says m is less than -3. Think about it. What number can I substitute that in there that's less than 3? Think about it. Okay, so yeah, some of you, I saw you here, here, some of you -23. Yep, all those. So basically everything, all those points going that way, all these points. And these are my solutions. And what is the name of this again? This is the dividing point. Why? Because it divides the number line into two sections, solutions and no solutions. Okay, and how do we write our solution set? Solution set is all real numbers, and it says what? Less than or equal to -3. Okay? All right, which brings us to some word problems. Check this out. Copy this down. All right, so it says no more than means less than or equal to. At least means greater than or equal to. So copy that down, please. All right, so it says no more is, let me do that in red. No more than means less than or equal to. At least means greater than or equal to. No more than means less than or equal to. At least means greater than or equal to. No more than means less than or equal to. At least means greater than or equal to. No more than means less than or equal to. At least means greater than or equal to. So these are the keywords that you're going to look for on the word problems. And the setup is very simple. So check this out. Look at this next problem. It says, example, Horizon Cellular offers free minutes for no more than 230 minutes per month. Yeah, that's right, Horizon. Define a variable and write an inequality for the possible number of free minutes. Graph the solution. So check this out. First things first, let's see. They're talking about free minutes, okay? So it says here, define a variable. So if they're talking about minutes, what variable are you going to use? That's right. The correct one is M. Why? Because it represents what? Minutes. Okay, we got that. What is our dividing point? 230. All right. All right. So now that we got the minutes, and for minutes, the dividing point is 230. So look at the key words. No more than. No more than. What is that? Tell us that the symbol is what? Less than or equal to. And that's it. That's your inequality. Do we know how to graph that? Yeah. Let's see. 0, 230. Let's see. Does it have an equal sign? Yes. It includes 230. And then what numbers can I substitute in here to make this true? That M will be less than 230. Okay, oh, exactly, 220, 210, 0, anything this way. So here's your graph. All right, so let's see. It's a defined variable. Did we do that? Yes. Did we write an inequality? Yes. And did we graph the solution? Yes. All right. So therefore, if we were to write our solution set, Solution set for this one is all real numbers, less than or equal to 230 minutes. Okay. Why minutes? Because it's asking if it's 230 minutes, but it cannot be more than that. It could be equal to, but not more than that. So therefore, it can use up anything less than that. Okay. So here we go. Homework for tonight is found on page 139, numbers, page 139, numbers 2 to 34, even. 2 to 34 even. All right, guys. Well, there you go. Have a good one. Enjoy your homework. I'll see you guys tomorrow.